This is why we founded Friss. This is a news article about a fraud ring being busted on Malta. 22 people were convicted for committing insurance fraud. My name is Jeroen Morenhoff. I'm co-founder and CEO of Friss, and with me is Christian van Leeuwen, CTO. Let me go into this specific case a little bit more. It started off with Joseph. Joseph is a taxi driver on Malta, and he comes into an accident. An accident with a rental company, with two ladies doing a vacation on Malta and come to the accident. It was not his fault, so Joseph was not at fault, and the rental car was well insured, so the claim was processed straight through and settled. And since the car of Joseph was pretty damaged already, he decides not to go with a repair, but with a cash settlement. A couple of days later, he comes at the bar and he talks to his friends about this specific claim. And they say, hey, this was actually pretty easy money. Should we be able to pull this off more often? And you should know, Joseph is a pretty smart guy, so he thinks of, oh, I should use different carriers. I should use different rental companies and involve different people that I trust. And so they started. And from a genuine claim, a fraud network is born. Fortunately, all insurers on Malta work together in a platform powered by Friss. This platform allows insurers on Malta to share data about claims, about known fraudsters, and work together on investigations. Connecting the dots with our technology and the perseverance of the investigators uncovered this fraud and brought it to justice. Christian and myself, we have been working in the insurance industry, you wouldn't say, over 20 years. We are proud to serve 119 customers as of today in 18 different countries. And if we look back on time, we see a couple of waves pass by. It started off, if we talk about fraud analytics, in business rules, adding rules to the core systems or to detect fraud. The second wave, what we see, is about analytics, using machine learning, predictive analytics, statistics to detect anomalies. And the third wave, what we feel, is about collaboration. Collaboration in platforms, like the one on Malta. Today we're going to show, as Roger mentioned, one part of such a collaboration, and it's regarding images. We already saw a great example, but by show of hands, who's using images currently in underwriting or claims? That's less than I expected, and still we believe that a lot of potential of using these kinds of images are not used to the full potential. So we dove into our Friss lab, and we're going to share some of that with you. So give it away, Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Jeroen. So we, as Jeroen mentioned, dove into our Friss lab to find out how we were able to detect fraud better using all these digital information that is available. As the previous presenter also mentioned, that an image contains a lot of information. So let's imagine that Jeroen has had a claim right here on stage. So let me take a picture. Here we go, picture. And of course, this picture, I want to upload this picture as part of a claim. I will go to the website. We've chosen a website and not an app because it's service-based underneath. All APIs are available. And there's more ways to integrate to it. So I'll enter a reference ID for this claim and upload the image that I just took. There we go. Image. Done. So now it's uploading, and in the background it's already processing a lot of information regarding this claim. So the core is what we do here is extract the information from the image. So it not only extracts the EXIF information, all details in the image to locations where the image was taken actually, but it also extracts a license plate And I will show you later in the demo that we, of course, use all this information to screen in all relevant data sources that we have already connected to the Friss platform and generate a Friss score, which shows if there's something wrong with this specific image. Can be manipulation, can be reverse search, so that the image was already on the internet, and most importantly, has this image ever been used before? So a check in our pool. We pool all the data of images together in order to find if on this location more of these claims, similar claims, were made. So this will help in the claims investigation, also to process claims more effectively based on one single press of a button, start your first notification of loss. But also secondly, while handling the claim, if you think what is the opposite party, what was the collision there, in the pool, all information also on the third party is present, so you can actually see both parties in the claim. So that claim was very genuine. So Jeroen, the claim was paid, very STP. But let's imagine Jeroen, or should I say Joseph, now thinks, well, this is a nice way of earning some money. Let's imagine that Jeroen thinks of a scheme to earn some more money. And I would like to invite maybe the front row here to also take a picture of Jeroen. And imagine that you have a claim with Jeroen. Make sure that your location services are enabled. And so first take a picture, if you like.
Yeah, I see some people taking pictures, great. A lot of accidents.
Yeah, if you have a picture, then please
earn some money.
first take the picture and then upload it to this website. dia.insurancepool.eu, and then enter some reference, and then you will see the results. I will come back to you later. So while you're doing that, let me show you another use case of how we can detect fraud. As I went to DIA, I was in a hotel, and you can't imagine, but I lost my watch. It was stolen. So I went to the internet. And this is like an expensive watch. So I downloaded an image, and here I will now upload this image to the pool also. So let me do this very quickly here. And it was today. To enter some basic information, Amsterdam, and here. Enter. Let's see, here's the nice expensive watch. So while uploading, it's doing a lot of checks here. Submit it. As I mentioned before, it's all service-based, so you can connect directly from your digital portals or your claims back office system. And here you can see an overview of this image. So there's a timeline check on when was this picture taken, regarding the claim which was entered, and also some details on reverse searches. If I click on the details here below, I get a whole list of where this image also was found on the internet, and I can immediately deep dive in to the details and show where this image has been found more. You can imagine the details here. Yeah. This shows a number of ways that we're doing, and the previous presenter also mentioned a lot of techniques we can easily plug into the pool. The basic idea is that we share all the information, and that makes it powerful. So the image pool already has some similar images, which is immediately shown also. So what images were present in the pool. Here a number of images are shown. And the locations are shown as well.
Yeah. I think we need to see if we again earn some money on the, because
exactly. So
do you have it?
Yeah. So let's get back to the example here. Let me show. This. Should it was. So here's the example of the claim. and as I can see here, the claim which was entered, there were a number of entered claims from Jeroen, also from the front row, in the pool. And the images, of course, there's an overview of the entire images in the pool, which were just now taken, the last ones here. And I would like to invite everybody to our stand as well to make pictures of our, and have a claim with Jeroen yourself, and you can all enjoy the power of the pool to catch Joseph.
Yeah. We're almost running out of time,
okay.
So to summarize it, with a more digital process, we feel that sharing and working together as insurers is crucial. Collaboration on sharing images is one, but we can also share data, I'm finishing up, on other objects, repair shops, etc. At Friss, we believe it's very important to make insurance a little bit more honest every day, and that's why we founded Friss. So please come and join us at our booth. Thank you very much.